Bye. There we go. This thing needs to make up its fucking mind on what it wants to capture. I'm so serious. Jeez. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna mute this one and I'm gonna use this one instead, just because I trust that one a little bit better. Anyway, hi! God. Freaking catch me in my settings. Hello, everybody! God. I really wish I could, baby. I really wish I could. Okay. So. I was gonna say a thing, but then I forgot the thing that I was gonna say. Anyway. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Obviously, as you can see by the dog boy that is here. Hi! Hello! Welcome! It's been a while. As you can see by the dog boy on the screen, we are going to be playing new Carnival. Yes. Okay. Which one of you— fucking creatures. Hold on, my catch just opened my door. Why did you open my door? Creatures! Menaces to society, the both of them. Ah, you're trying to scooch up in my chair. Hold on. Give me like 5 seconds. You! Can you two, like, hold on. Why are you guys causing chaos right now? Move! I need you guys to, like, go somewhere else. Or, like, you know, cause chaos. Can I pet that dog? This one, sure. He'd probably let you, like, give him... Actually, I don't know if he'd let you give him a head pat. You know, those are reserved for master only. You know, those are reserved for master only. And don't even get me started on the other one. We know for a fact that the other one will definitely not allow that. The creatures decided to cause chaos today. Anyway, dog. I got distracted by dog. He's not in this event. Oh. He's not in this event. You know, though, you know, him being my favorite, I wish he was in every event, because I love hims. Okay, hopefully... Okay, it looks pretty— oh shit. Okay, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's lagging when I look at the screen this time, so... Hey! That should be good. Alright, we're gonna go to the event. I have yet to, as you can see, once again, I have yet to read everything! I'm so behind, guys. Guys, life has been keeping me from my boys. Life has been keeping me from my boys, and it's so sad. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Well, I'm here, I've taken my ibuprofen, I got my water. Oh god, I'm sorry if you heard me cracking my knuckles. I'm so sorry if you heard that. You haven't read it either, lol. You know what, fair. Alright. Let's get into this shit. Evernight 1. Fix my headphones. Super sick. Oh, I love you, Blade, so much. Also, let me know, like, if the audio mixing is good, if it's, like, too loud, if, you know, if I need to, like, fix the voice, whatever. Like, please let me know. I will have no other way of knowing if this is good or not. I haven't been awake long enough. Oh no! That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you are feeling better now. I hope you get better. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. Oh god, I really gotta hype myself up. This is gonna be so much Blade. Game audio is a bit loud. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. How about Well, that seems a little too low, but, okay, that... Is that good? Is that good? Are we good on the audio? Is that better? Wait. Since when does my chest squish? Wait. Since when does my chest squish? Since when do you do that? Since when do they do that? Why did it? I'm self-conscious now. Oh, hands, please. I'm self-conscious now. Jeez. Since when do you guys do that? Oh, since when do you guys do that? They're not even big enough to do that. What the okay. That's a new discovery. That they do that. Noted. Rain pours down with a splatter. There we go. They're learning new tricks down there. Really, they are. God, next my hips are gonna have jiggle physics. That's really gonna scare me. I have no idea who hold an umbrella. Baby, you're out here in the rain by yourself. Oh, with the boys. Okay. No matter what happens, you're always full of energy, huh, Blade? Oh no, Yakumo! Little Yakumo, you look down in the dumps. Do you have a boo-boo? I'm not unwell. It's just that I'm sorry. If it wasn't for me inviting you with Mr. Aiden on an adventure, I wouldn't be sitting in the storm right now. he's oh, buddy. Oh, shit. No. Hopefully y'all didn't see anything. Hopefully nothing popped up on my screen. I don't think anything popped up on my screen. Oh. Okay, I don't think anything popped up on my screen. Holy shit. I thought it was late enough that I wouldn't be getting text messages. Oopsie. If anything popped up on my screen, fucking ignore it. God, I'm gonna have to, like, fucking delete that out of the VOD. Yakumo, I don't think it's even happened yet. Why are you crying? He's always crying. He's always crying. Yakumo, Blade, are you two having a reading group?
Hi.
Yeah, we just finished the Greenhorn Knight and those man-eating monsters that Mr. Blade recommended. That's such a fucking title. Okay, good. To save a kidnapped girl, the protagonist ventures deep into the wilderness all by himself and to fight unfamiliar creatures. It was absolutely riveting. I just knew you'd like it, little Yakumo. In the afterword, the author mentioned that the inspiration for this novel came from a rural legend from some mountain forest in the Water Territory. If only it were possible to see that mysterious forest described in this story with our own eyes. Wouldn't that make the story feel even more realistic? Oh, do you want to go deep? You want to go on a deep forest adventure? Why'd you emphasize deep? Like, I didn't mean anything in particular by that. Please don't pay it any mind. Ah, this is how we've ended up here, huh? Man, I never thought that after making it to the forest from the story all fired up, we'd be greeted by a storm. But this just makes it feel even more like an adventure, wouldn't you say? Mr. Aiden.
Hi.
You're right. Foul weather isn't also a challenge to be overcome by the protagonist. I'll try to learn from the Greenhorn Knight's bravery and not let this discourage or scare me. Oh, we get to see Blade's little eye. That's right. It's just a little whooshing storm and splattering rain sprinkled with some booming thunder. There's nothing to be scared of. You know, except maybe that. It's fucking loud. Barely done speaking, a bolt of lightning suddenly shoots down. A tree shoots down. Okay, no, I didn't read that wrong. A tree next to the trio snaps audibly, mud splashing all around them. Ooh. Yakumo wants to go into getting kidnapped. Woods checks out for most kidnapped clan member. Oh, the most kidnapped clan member. That's so fucking funny. Mr. Aiden, are you okay? I'm fine. With this raging storm, we can't stay in the forest. We'd better find a place to shelter. Aiden squints his eyes, trying to get a clear view of their surroundings. A low, hoarse voice can be heard coming through the rain from behind. Oh, follow this road. There's an abandoned castle on the hill to the left. You can shelter from the rain there. Ooh. Kind of creepy. Ooh. What? Thanks. Bro. Is the rain drowning out all sound? I didn't notice anyone behind us. It's impossible to get a clear view of the man within the torrential downpour. All that's visible is a stooping figure with a bent head that appears to be an elderly man. The storm is getting worse, and the forest will be more dangerous after dark. You should hurry and take shelter while you can still see the way. You're not coming with us? Did you just invite the random ass stranger? Blade does not know stranger danger. Neither does Yakumo, apparently. Yeah, it's much too dangerous to stay here by yourself. Why don't you come with... Is he gone? A blinding bolt of lightning splits apart the sky, forcing them to cover their eyes. When the thunderous roar has receded into the distance, there is no one in front of them. Huh? Mister? Where did he go? When the lightning flashed, he poofed off in the darkness of the forest. Did he go home? Looking into the depths of the forest where Blade is pointing, the rain has long since washed away all traces from the mud. Darling, little Yakumo, it's almost dark. There will be another lightning strike. How do you... I guess you can time... No. What is it that you can time? You can time thunder... You can time thunder collapse by the lightning, I think it is? My brain's not working. Blade has never met a stranger he couldn't take down if necessary, and Yakumo has never met a stranger he wasn't willing to risk getting kidnapped by. Honestly, yeah. Something feels off, but staying in the forest with the storm raging is way too dangerous. Let's hurry on and shelter in that abandoned castle he mentioned. That's your first mistake! Lambasted by the wind and rain, the trio ascends the hill with difficulty. Against the ink-black twilight, an ancient castle with mottled walls appears before them. Made it. There really is a castle here. Darling, darling, the castle is even bigger than Lil Aster's mansion. But it does seem a bit gloomy. We ain't got no choice. Let's head in. I love when his speech patterns change up just slightly. His speech patterns change up just slightly. Ever so slightly. Pushing open the ancient castle's gates, their nostrils are assailed with the smells of dust, rust, and decay. Yuck, this place reeks. Excuse me, is anyone home? Little Yakumo, your voice is too soft. The lord of the castle won't be able to hear you like that. Excuse me, is anyone home? He's so cute. geezer said this castle's been abandoned. I doubt you'll get a response. Ugh! Ugh! Why is it so loud? Suddenly, a tumultuous crash rang out from behind. Turning around in surprise, the castle gate has been shut tight, cutting off the little light that remained out from the outside. Oh god. Oh! Mr. Aiden. No one closed the gate just now, right? Well, y'all are fucked. I want to take Yakubo's lunch money affectionately. That's so fair. That is so fair. When we came in, a single push was enough to open the door. How did it get so heavy? The door's jammed shut all of a sudden. We can't cut it open either. Looks like we're locked inside this castle. No matter how hard they try, the gate doesn't budge an inch. While the trio is busy trying to open the gate, the candlesticks on the wall suddenly light up. Oh god. I'm struggling to talk. Oh no.
Darling.
Wait, oh no, that's kind of so fucking cool though. The candles turn on and they just have the outfits. Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that. That's like, that's appropriately creepy. That's appropriately creepy. I like it. It's whimsical and creepy. I vibe. I vibe with whoever rules this castle. Darling, the castle's all bright now. Blade, your clothes. Ah! Oh, I love him. That was faster than I thought. A close-fitting cut that emphasizes his muscles paired with an open seam that runs all the way up to his hips. Showing his white thighs in all their glory. Oh, yes! That's an age ride for you, alright. Combining strength, grace, and sexiness in a single package. Oh my god. Oh, no! Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no. I'm not ready to witness Yakumo. I'm not ready to witness Yakumo. Hold on. Both of them are great. Both of them are great. Oh my god. Both of them are great. Also, shout out to Olivine's theme playing. Mr. Aiden, our clothes have also changed. Ah, the hips. The hip windows. Ah. Oh. Whoa. A dignified long robe wrapped tightly around his slender body. The open work at his hips. Yes! Drawing the eyes. Oh god. I'm gonna go feral because I love. I got this blade and I couldn't be happier. You're so lucky. I haven't pulled. I am being a very good slave to dog. I'm not pulling. But god, it is so tempting just because these outfits are so freaking good. I need to start that over because I lost it, like, you know, I lost it halfway. Oh, a dignified long robe wrapped tightly around his slender body, the open work at his hips drawing the eyes, and his lovely face adorned by a headpiece. If this isn't seductive, I don't know what is. Honestly! And you, bitch, you! Honestly, I'm just a sucker for the sides and the hips being revealed. Oh god! I want to bite them. I want to bite them all. I need to bite Blade's thighs. I need to bite Yakumo's hips. I need to bite Aiden's sides. Okay. We're calm. We're so calm. We're so good. We're so normal about all of this. Wait. Oh god. My voice. Wait. Now's not the time to be feasting my eyes. Oh god. Treating them all like a chew toy. Honestly! They need to be bitten. All of them are my new chew toys. Listen, rabbits need to chew on things too, okay? It's good for us. We need to chew on things occasionally. It's good and healthy for us, alright? So these are my new chew toys. Sorry, the lights flickered for a second. I needed to make sure that the lights weren't going out. I've no clue what's with this getup, but I'm guessing it has to do with this castle. Darling, look! These two silver blades I'm holding. Steward has been engraved on them. Mr. Aiden, this book I'm holding also has been signed. Its owner's called Carlisle. These names, oh no. Oh? Maybe there's also a name on this silver stinger then. The owner's called Weston. I'm guessing there must be a connection between the original owners of these clothes and this castle. Well, time to LARP! Mr. Aiden, you mean that the owners of these costumes want to lock us up inside this castle? Just like the plot of That Person Never Left, the merchant at the end of his tether was about to have his life's work taken away. He felt such a grudge that he uttered a vile oath on his deathbed, cursing everyone that stepped into his house. Yakumo, calm down. It's too early to say it. Anyway, it's still raining like crazy out there, so it's not like we can leave either. How about we look around while we wait out the rain? Yeah, okie dokie. Alright, I hope we can find a way to leave. The illumination of the candle flames distorts their long shadows cast upon the wall, as if stirred by something that shouldn't exist. The atmosphere is nothing short of eerie. You're in a good mood, Blade. Yeah, I'm so happy. I get to explore a castle with you and little Yakumo. Oh, he looks so fun! Wait a minute, he looks so fun! Aiden is going to spend this whole event holding Blade back from doing Blade things TM and holding Yakumo back from having a panic attack. Honestly. Thanks to your singing, Mr. Blade, I don't feel so nervous anymore. God. Blech. Looking around, it's clear just how big this castle is. It's like the corridors go on forever, and there's stairs and rooms hidden everywhere. And don't forget all those corners that candlelight doesn't reach. Also, the floor feels sticky and there's a sour, dusty smell in the air. I mean, it is an abandoned castle after all. The question is, how long has it been abandoned for? Adding this whole event into my Yakublade truth folder. Good! Why did that old man in the forest suggest we seek shelter here? On top of that, the moment we entered, our clothes turned into this. It's pretty hard to ignore something strange like that. Oh? Darling, little Yakumo, look over it. Look, this wall is covered in paper slips. Paper slips? Aiden catches up to Blade and to his astonishment discovers a multitude of paper slips on the wall, all stained a dark brown. There's something written on the paper. Yakumo leans closer. The writing on the paper looks messy, like it was written in a hurry. Despite most of the ink having faded over time, it's still possible to make out the text. This one reads, "Keep count of those present at all times. Make sure the number of people hasn't changed." The number of people? Do we have to do a regular roll call? Why would anyone write like that? Why do you think? Oh. Mr. Hayden, Mr. Blade, please take a look at the other notes. If there are fewer people, immediately look for those missing. If there are more people, run away immediately and don't look back. No matter when or why, don't ever look yourself in the face. Huh? Like, in a mirror? Some of the text on the note has been smudged by dirt. Yeah. If you're in an unfamiliar space, do not use essence, otherwise blank will find you.
Oh.
Darling, darling! Some words on this note are smudgy as well. It reads, "Don't believe blank ever." The smudged parts clearly seem like the most important information. Paper and writing on these notes isn't all the same. I'm guessing they weren't written by the same person. Oh god, there's gonna be an imposter among us! Oh no. If I had the sound effect, I would be fucking playing it. The question is, who wrote these notes? And why would they write these things? It looks like the notes were written in a hurry. Writing notes and placing them here in a rush makes me think they're very important. A reminder for people passing through the corridor. Instead of a reminder, they feel more like rules that must be obeyed. I know what rules are. Whether during a mission or in a story, if someone disobeys the rules, something unfortunate will happen. Keep count of those present at all times. You can't look at yourself. Just what do these rules mean? And what will happen if they're disobeyed? Don't worry, little Yakumo. Everything will be fine so long as you obey the rules. We're going on an adventure to find a way out together.
Jajang.
Well then, let's begin by counting how many of us there are here. Starting from one. Your turn. Starting from one. Oh god, he's so fucking cute. I have to read that again. But he's so fucking cute. Well then, let's begin by counting how many of us are here. Starting from one. Your turn, little Yakumo.
Hi.
Okay. I'm 2.
Huh?
3. Everyone accounted for. I didn't, like, okay, cool. My finger twitched when I tapped there, so. Aiden lets out a breath. He smiles at Yakumo and takes his clammy hand. Yakumo, it's like Blade said, we're going on an adventure to find a way out. Together. Oh god, my brain lagged for 5 seconds. We've overcome so many challenges together and shown what we're made of, time and time again. We'll be fine this time around as well.
Eito-san.
Mr. Aiden.
Yoshi.
Alright. Right now, our objective is to find an exit.
Are?
Huh? Is the rain leaking in? That's something wet on my head. Aiden looks up reflexively. Another droplet strikes his forehead and slides down his cheek.
Eito-san.
Mr. Aiden, your face! My face? Seeing the startled look on Yakumo's face, Aiden strokes his own face. When he looks at his palm, he finds it covered in a ghastly crimson. Ugh! Is that blood? Ugh! Ah! That's so much! Okay, it's enough! 1 drop, 2 drops. Thick blood seeps through the ceiling and begins to drip onto the cold stone floor, converging into eerie words of blood. Save. Save me? Rut-row! Rut-row! Rut-row indeed! Oh, Mr. Aiden, in fact of the writing, there's footprints. A cry for help, written in blood, and bloody footprints leading down the corridor. Hold on. Oh god. Ugh, my nose. No! Terrible. Aiden looks around nervously, only to find that just himself and one other figure remain in the dim light. Oh no! Blade? Huh? Mr. Blade? The two men's apprehensive calls echo in the corridor, but the E-droid who led the count only moments earlier does not respond. In its place, deathly stillness. Mr. Blade, where did you go? Quit fooling around! Mr. Aiden, I just remembered what one of the notes said. If there are fewer people, immediately look for those who are missing. You're right. We'd better look for Blade. Maybe Mr. Blade saw those bloody footprints and chased after them all by himself. No, take anyone but my boy! Rip. It's possible. Let's follow them as well. To find their missing companion, the duo their missing companion, the duo clasped their weapons and summoned up the courage to chase after those eerie footprints leading deep into the corridor. Mr. Aiden, the footprints disappear in front of the stairs. The stairs lead down into the cellar? Yes, but the cellar door is chained shut. It would appear Mr. Blake didn't go there. Let's go look somewhere else. The two men retrace their steps, but fail to find any sign of the E-droid. Nervous sweat forms on their brows as they look at each other in dismay. Mr. Blade, he's not here either. Really? Just where did you run off to, Blade? Oh, I heard that! Thanks for that! No. Wait, that sounded... No, that sounded like Double Blade. Wait a minute, that sounded like that... No, cease this. A fleeting song can be heard faintly behind them. Mr. Aiden, did you hear that? Yeah. Where'd he go? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? How dare you? Two men chase after the singing and arrive at a door in the corridor. The door swings by itself in a state of disrepair, light spilling through the cracks and into the gloomy corridor. Two blades? Maybe I can work with this. Oh my god, honey, you're fine. You're great. You're okay. Whew! Oh my god, don't scare us like that! La. Darling, little Yakumo, come take a look. I found so many fun things. What? Aiden and Yakumo open the door and enter the room, where they see Blade standing in front of a table, laughing as he waves toward the door. Blade! Mr. Blade, you were gone all of a sudden. Mr. Aiden and I spent a long time looking for you. I just heard a door opening and closing, so I ran over to look. So much dust. This room looks like it used to be someone's bedroom. A thick layer of dust covers the bed, the sheets and hangings completely tattered. On the wall hangs a dirty tapestry, while a multitude of papers and items are placed by the bed and on the floor of and cupboard. Blade, you mentioned fun things. Are you talking about all this stuff? Yeah! Darling, look! There's so many shiny pebbles here! And these crystal bottles. They're filled with strange powders that don't smell very good. You want a whiff, darling? I'm good. Honestly, I probably would. I'd be the curious bitch that would take a whiff. So I'm right there with you, Blade. Guys, have you ever smelled have you seen that one TikTok where the girl goes up and she grabs the hot dog scented candle and smells it, and the face and noise that she made? Guess who saw the hot dog scented candle? Immediately knew that it would be absolutely fucking terrible. Smell everything. Yeah, I wouldn't even think about it. Yeah, so guess who saw the hot dog scented candle? Knew it would smell absolutely terrible. Picked it up and took a whiff of it anyway. I had to know. I had to know. I had to experience it. I had to experience it. You know? Let me take a sip of water while I'm pause. Let me take a sip of water. That's so valid. It wasn't the smart thing to do, but you know what? Alright. These bottles and items remind me of Mr. Ray's experimental equipment. Aw, that's so cute! Thinking about Ray. There's also some parchment with drawings on. I read that so fucking wrong. There's also some parchment with drawings on them over here. I like this one best. The E-droid excitedly unrolls a parchment scroll, while the other two men lean over for a look. This drawing, is that a human body and organs? And it's covered in incomprehensible symbols and text. This is fucking terrible to be wearing headphones with! What? How dare? I'm wearing headphones, you fucker! Oh, that was so bad. That was in my ear. What if it's just Ray's summer home? That would be fantastic. A low whisper can be heard, seemingly both far away and nearby. Impossible to make out where it's coming from. You guys, did you just say something? I just said I don't understand the writing on the parchment. No, not that. I beg you. Help me.
Oh.
I heard it. The voice is coming from behind this tapestry. Wait, Blade. Ugh. Before Aiden can finish, Blade pulls away the tapestry and reveals a mirror engraved with a complex pattern. That "help me" came from inside this mirror. How could a mirror make a sound? Blade, don't look at yourself. Blade, don't look in the mirror. Nobody look in the mirror. That's one of the rules. Do not look yourself in the face. Huh? The mirror looks pretty clean though. Must be because it was covered in with a tapestry. Oh. Just as Aiden takes a careful look at the reflection, the flames sway, causing the figure in the mirror to contort. Mirror. If there are fewer people, immediately look for those missing. If there are more people, run away immediately and don't look back. No matter when or why, don't ever look yourself in the face. Yakumo! Blade! Don't look at the mirror! Before Aiden can voice his warning, the reflection in the mirror shows an eerie smile. A sinister shadow crawls from the mirror, tightly latching onto the trio's wrists and dragging them into the mirror. Oh no! Well, bye guys. Bloody Mary gotcha. It grabbed us. Mr. Aiden. Shit, it's too late. Wah. The mirror image twists and folds as a dizzy spell causes Aiden to tightly shut his eyes, a piercing cry whistling past his ears. Ah! My head hurts. Just before he completely loses consciousness, someone suddenly grabs his shoulders. Who's there? I don't like this. Oh god, the eyebrow twitching. Who's there? It is I, Seraph, Lord of this castle. Hate the high-pitched noise. Ugh. Seraph? Aiden tries his hardest to bear the dizziness and blinks hard. Oh, the castle's fixed! The castle is fixed! All he sees is an unfamiliar man clad in red, looking at him with a worried expression. Oh god. Sir Weston, are you alright? Lowering your head, lost in thought so suddenly. What did you call me? Weston? Weston. I recall that's the name engraved on the silver stinger. I implore you not to make light of the situation, Sir Weston. I have an important matter that necessitates your attention. Naturally, this matter requires, as before, the assistance of Sirs Carlyle and Steward. Carlyle and Steward. Oh yeah, it's Yakumo and Blade. LARPing time! Yakumo, Blade, are you alright? I'm fine. I just feel a bit dizzy. Like, many images are spinning through my mind. Darling, little Yakumo, it seems we've turned into Weston, Carlyle, and Stewart, just like the names on our weapons. After we were dragged into the mirror, we turned into the owners of these clothes? This man named Seraph. I've never seen him before, but there's something familiar about him. Is this Weston's memory? Night is descending upon us. Please, let us move. We shall talk on the way. Mr. Aiden, doesn't this corridor feel familiar? Yeah. So it's not as shabby. It looks a lot like the old castle we were sheltering from the rain. Where we were sheltering from the rain. Yeah, you're right. The shapes of the bricks and the number of candles is the same, but the floor here isn't sticky and doesn't smell like dust. It's clean and warm. And Mr. Seraph, have you been here this whole time? I have, but recent times have taken a physical and mental toll on me. And I've been neglecting maintaining the castle. I must strike a poor figure to you three, sirs. Alas, my wife is not one for dirt and disorder. I must raise my spirits and, at very least, until she has recovered, show her a home that is as neat and tidy as she remembers. What happened to your wife? As I mentioned in the letter I sent you three, sirs, my wife, sir, She's been possessed by an evil spirit. Possessed by an evil spirit? So has never been in particularly good health. To speed up her recovery, I had a gemstone prayer necklace sought out. Little did I expect that instead of offering protection, it resulted in her being invaded by an evil spirit. The reason I invited you three, sirs, is that I hope you can exorcise the evil spirit that has possessed my wife. What happened after she was invaded by that evil spirit? My ever-gentle wife became suddenly cold and distant, never again gracing me with her smile. As for her body, not only has she become unable to bask in the light and warmth of the sun, she also spends most of her time in deep slumber, waking up only at night. The snake quaking in his snoots. You are so right, Milk. Hey, Jazz, hi. Snake quaking in his snoots. I bet you must be feeling devastated. Compared to the hardships Sir must bear, my emotions matter not. As long as the evil spirit can be driven out, I'm willing to pay any price. Sir, your wife is a vampire now? She is a vampire! Awake in the morning for once. Good for you! Congratulations on being awake in the morning. I implore you, sirs, please rescue my wife from that evil spirit. Watching the man in red bow, the trio can't help but clasp the weapons and books engraved with their names. A warmth wells up in their chests that transforms into resolute words spoken in unison. Oh. To live up to our name as exorcists, you will bring your loved one back from the clutches of darkness. Oh boys! Cool. That is so cool. It looks like the old... Oh god! My brain fucked up that word so bad. This is why it sucks to read ahead just slightly. It looks like the role Yakumo, Blade, and I are playing in this mirror world is that of exorcists invited by the lord of the castle. That is, the owners of these clothes. Not only are we wearing this getup inside the mirror, even our consciousness seems to be affected by them. You've arrived. This is my wife's room. I beg you. Ooh, this is her room, I see. Weak candlelight illuminates the room as thick curtains in front of the windows block the light, spreading an indescribable cold through the room.
Huh?
Darling, look! There's another big mirror in this room. Turns out, this is also the same room. I'd love to meet the OG trio of TBH. Honestly, I'm intrigued by them now. Deadass. The person lying in bed is none other than my wife, sir. She cannot be woken up unless it is night, so I must ask you to wait a moment. Are the cunty fits important to exorcism or? Yes, they're so important. Honestly, all the outfits for this event are just so cunty. Like, wait, hold on. It's not like I'm monetized or anything. It's not like I'm monetized or anything. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Love out. Anyway, the outfits are 100% cunty, and I love them. Seraph leads the trios to the side of the bed where the woman lies. Her eyes closed as her pale, emaciated face protrudes from the blankets, her entire being seemingly devoid of life. Yes, sir. She's so pale. Sickly face, combined with strange changes in personality and behavior. No wonder he thinks she's been possessed by an evil spirit. Darling, little Yakumo, she has something strange on her. Blech! The woman on the bed suddenly opens her eyes wide and sits up straight. Oh, how is she awake? The sun has barely started to set. Oh, God. You must outslay the ghost to exorcise it. Deadass. Sir, are you feeling unwell? Mr. Seraph, don't get too close. Ah! Oh! What the fuck? Why would you do that? Oh, that was so loud. My fucking ears. Ugh. The woman spreads her eyes and mouth wide open and lets out a heartrending roar. God. Cold black mist spouts from her eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Sir, what's... No, 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 don't. Ugh. Ew, it's so squishy! Ugh. The black mist wraps itself mercilessly around Seraph's limbs, trunk, and neck, and stretches taut. Why? Oh! Within seconds, Seraph stops struggling, his arms and head hanging down like a puppet with its strings cut. Oh, he dead! Mr. Seraph! Yakumo, Seraph is no longer breathing. No shit, bleed! Sound designer had fun with this one, yep! We better get the hell out of here. What the shit? Oh, that's fucked. Oh, wait. I am getting nothing for this. I am getting nothing for this. 0 points. I am getting 0 points out of this. I just clicked go and I didn't even realize that it had a multiplier on it. Fuck! Wait, that means that I have to pull! Shit! That means that I have to pull. Fuck me. Ugh. Close the door. Run for the halls. With great speed, the trio leaves the room and locks the door. They run at full speed, their footsteps reverberating through the quiet corridor. Don't bring a healer and guard for 5 turns, BTW. This isn't the difficult one. This is just, you know, the if they do actually make this hard, I will be a little salty. Darling, I don't think the door can block that strange thing. Aiden turns to look toward the other end of the corridor, but all he can see is black mist pouring through the cracks in the doors and filling the hallway. I don't know, but all we can do is buy time and create distance. We have to think of something. Mr. Seraph said that since Miss Sir was invaded by that evil spirit, she's been afraid of sunlight. So I could erect a magic barrier that protects us from the black mist, if I can hold out until the sun comes up. That's a lot of energy, Yakumo! Just need to have enough HP to survive the 5 turns. Yeah. Let's see. The moment Yakumo extends his hand in an attempt to gather essence, Aiden grabs him by the wrist and stops him. Wait, do you remember the rules of those notes? It's because we disobeyed that don't ever look yourself in the face rule that got dragged into the mirror and ran into the stuff. Darling, you mean those rules are real? No shit! Blade. Blade, come on, you're the one who said that the rules gotta be followed, otherwise unfortunate things happen, Blade, please! God, my nose itches. God. Yeah, I haven't figured out the foggiest... what? Okay, their brain put another word there. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't the foggiest who wrote them, but they clearly want whoever reads them to steer clear of danger. One of the rules was, if you're in an unfamiliar space, do not use essence. In that case, Yakumo, you can't... in that case, you can't use your essence, little Yakumo. My brain struggled so fucking hard. The black mist gathered at the end of the corridor breaks through the door with a loud noise, followed by a desolate roar. It broke through the door! Oh, Yakumo, take this! Oh, we're giving him a sword? Blade quickly takes out the 2 silver blades, tossing one to Yakumo while striking in combat pose. Oh, shit! That's actually so cool! Thanks, Mr. Blade. Oh. Stay frosty, everyone. Let's go. Dude, I love when they just, like, change speakers. God. That is so fucking funny. Well, let's see. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dear God! Oh my God! Dear God! Dear God! Demolished! Absolutely destroyed! Hi! Welcome! Welcome! Holy shit. Oh my God, they got absolutely destroyed! That is so fucking funny! Are you in the end chapter fight? Oh, you guys made it so I have to actually fucking think! Ugh. That is so... no, but this one. Fucking shit. Ugh. Fucking, where you get over here? Just guard for 5 turns and you'll be fine. Cool. I mean, I might as well, like, fucking set up the team anyway, since, you know, I have this here, so might as fucking well. Is he? Yeah, he's already on the team, like, what? Fucking get on there. Shit. Do I not have anyone else? Really? I don't have anyone else. I just... Ugh. My brain is like... The brain is braining. The brain is braining. No healers. So, how am I supposed to get my points then? Oh, we have rankings now. Yeah, you guys are my number 1, my number 2, and my number 3 fan. You guys are my top fans. Ugh, I don't want to think. How am I supposed to get my points if I can't have fucking healers? That's cheating. That's wrong. That's bad. You guys suck. The stage doesn't count. Get points in the battle stages, not story stages. Then why does it have a multiplier on it? Then why does it have a multiplier? You know what? Fuck it. Fine. We'll go in with the doghouse. We'll go in with the doghouse. Alright, we'll go in with the doghouse. Alright, we can skip this. Alright. Well, shit. I didn't even do shit this time. What? I was too busy reading chat to actually look at shit that was happening. Did I not guard? Oh, like, you mean everybody on the team takes extra damage if there's a healer? Is that what you mean? You guys said no healer because they take extra damage, but you meant everyone on the team. Not just the healers. You meant everyone on the team. I see. I see. Dr. Dog must go to the bathroom. No, it's not Dr. Dog. It's Summer Dog. Yeah, Dr. Dog can stay. Dr. Dog is not a healer. Dr. Dog is support. Right, what did you guys say? Hold on, wait, now I need to scroll up in the chat. Now I need to scroll up in the chat. Hold on, wait. Okay, I just see no healer. What do you mean all of them might not have enough HP? This is all I have! This is all I have! This is all I have! No! We're gonna try! 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 Skip! We're gonna try! It's not gonna be that bad! It's not gonna be that bad! Stuck! Game, how dare you make me use my non-existent brain! I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Let me just leave here. Let me just leave here. Let me just leave here. Let me just leave. 4 or 5 stars? 4 or 5 stars? Did you just say anybody who's 4 or 5 stars? There's like nobody who's, oh god. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust them. And by that I mean I don't trust myself to have like paid enough attention to them. You know what I mean? I don't trust myself to have paid enough attention to them or given them proper. We'll see. Cause yeah, I don't trust myself to have given them proper attention and like gotten them up to like where they should be. All right, we're gonna okay, we're gonna Okay. There's only one guardian. Is it with 1 to 2 star SSR units? Alright, see? It's not. I can maybe do it. I can maybe do it. Fuck it. We're just gonna do this because I can. No, we're gonna leave. Actually, we might leave Edmund. Alright. We're gonna try. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. Are we sure about this? Are we 110% sure? Are we 110% sure about this, guys? Are we 110% sure about this? Because I'm not 110% sure about this. Oh, I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so that's guard number 2. Okay, god. Morve's getting his ass beat. Okay, that's 3. Okay, that's 4. Do I go on turn 5 or do I guard for a 5th time? Do I go on turn 5 or do I guard for a 5th time? Because Morve is fire and enemy is water. You know what? That's fair. Guard for a 5th time. Okay. I hate having to use my brain for things. Unless I'm, like, mentally prepared. I gotta be prepared to use my brain, please? Devs, why would you do this? Why would you do this, Devs? Why? Oh god, my hand. Yippee! Yippee! My hand is breaking. Where's my water? Where's my fucking water? Do you hear my voice? Where's my fucking water? Wahoo. Anyway. Oh god. My voice is gonna start cracking soon. Woohoo! Devs, how dare you make me use my brain when I'm not mentally prepared to use my brain? Even the slightest bit. That is so rude. God. Where's my fucking thing? Oh no! Not again! Oh. Why are you doing this? Why have you done this to me? Why have you decided to do this? Why have you decided to do this program? Oh my god. Turned on auto and got wiped. Oof. God, this is gonna be fun. Damn it, my program is glitching again. So, I won't be able to see it on the screen as easily. Oh, it's gonna be so small. Alright. Jess, don't smile at me, please. Anyway. Why is the game audio, like, barely audible? Can you guys even hear it? The trio and the evil spirit are at a standoff on the 2 sides of the corridor. Although they somehow managed to guard against the attack with their weapons, black mist continues to spill from the emaciated body of its well, from the emaciated body, its power intensifying. This black mist, there's no end to it. All I can do is swing the silver blade to block it. Darling, little Yakumo, are you alright? I'm fine, don't worry. No. Aiden! No! Aiden! Oh. Just as Aiden blocks the black mist with the silver stinger, it transforms into a chain-like tentacle, wrapping itself around the stinger and lunging for Aiden's limbs. Oh no! Wait, oh god, no, which one is it? Is it? Nope, that broke me. That broke me. Oh no, is all my shit breaking? Please no. I just wanted to be, oh god. He was not in fact fine, you're so right. Oh, don't touch my boy, damn it. It broke for a second, but we're fine. I guess we're fine. It's normal. I mean, yeah. I need to remember what my fucking toggles are. No. God. I think it's 3. Oh, why did you do this to my boy? All of the black fist constricting Aiden's limbs tightens, a corrosive pain piercing his skin. No! Red bruises immediately appear on his wrist. No! You're hurting the boy! Mr. Aiden, I'll help you. Wielding the silver blade like a whirlwind, Yakumo cuts the black mist binding Aiden. Yet it does nothing to slow its spread, and in fact, it only spreads faster. You leave him alone! You leave him alone. No. Leave him alone! Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh indeed. Oh god. Boo! Let go of darling! Oh no! It's unbearable. Doesn't this evil spirit have any weaknesses? It's Kuya room too! You're right! It's Kuya room too! This keeps up. Yakumo and Blade would also get entangled in the black mist. Oh no. Aiden, don't. No. Okay. Aiden, honey, I'm gonna be so serious right now. If you fucking sacrifice yourself, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if you fucking sacrifice yourself. Like, I don't have faith in you to behave sanely at any fucking point in time because you have 2 brain cells that don't even like bounce together 90% of the time. Do not do anything fucking stupid. I swear. I don't think you're surviving this. No!
Oi.
Oh. This is a new one. Hey, Weston, Stewart, Carlisle, aren't you exorcists? If there's a way, tell us already. Oh. It takes all the effort Aiden can muster to get the words out. The unfamiliar hopelessness spreads from his feet through his entire body as if he's being dragged into a freezer. What's going on? I can't move? The black mist spreads all around, the frigid hopelessness consuming Aiden's entire being as his fading consciousness drifts further and further. Yet he he can still feel the burning pain in his constricted limbs. No way. I'm about to get... What? Come on. Please. You can't... Why the wording? The next moment, a pale hand suddenly breaks through the black mist. Darling! What? That's fun. That's great that you get to experience that. That's great that you get to experience that. Carla, Stewart, hurry, run. That's great that you get to experience that. A pale hand pierces through his chest before withdrawing, a fountain of blood spouting forth from the wound. Don't do this to him. Oh. As he utters his last words, the youth falls down with a thud. Dad, we're just traumatizing the boys! We're just traumatizing the boys! Hey, at least it's not Yakumo's attempts at distress for once. But at what cost? At what cost? It's a board game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Mr. Aiden. Oh no. Oh, no. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Ha! That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. God, that hurts. Oh, you fuckers. That hurts. Didn't we say we would leave this castle together? Oh, that hurts. Seeing the fountain of blood splatter upon his clothes, Yakumo's pent-up emotions explode in an instant. Oh no. Oh no, Yakumo's going next. Oh! Oh, I see! You dare do this to Mr. Aiden. Oh my! Yakumo, you can't use essence. Oh my god. Well, that should, yeah, Yakumo's gonna crash the fuck out. Oh no! Great Calamity Part 2, I guess? Great Calamity Part 3. Great Calamity Part 3. Because we had Great Calamity Part 2 already. The next moment, an intense grief takes hold of Yakumo's as an unfamiliar consciousness takes over his body. So much for Yakumo not getting possessed for once. Possessed again. Yep. Yep. Like we've been knew what happens when a great serpent's spouse is murdered in front of them. With a twisted expression, he sinks to his knees, tears flowing from his eyes as he lets the black mist take hold of his arms and damn! That man really, like, fucking let himself get taken? Wow! Wow! Is it really a Yakumo event if he doesn't get possessed? True. These are lights tears. Yakumo, hold it together. Darling, he's... Oh no, there goes Blade. Damn, all three of them... Wow. All three of them went down. Holy shit. Blade tries his hardest to sever the inky mist binding his companion, but he gradually loses control of his hands. Oh wow. No point in staying alive without aiding, I guess. Yakumo said, take me with you if you're taking my man. Nah, here's the thing though, that wasn't Yakumo. That wasn't Yakumo. That was Carlisle. That was Carlisle. The one who really just said like, fuck it, I'm going with him, that was Carlisle. Carlisle said, Weston's dead, I'm going with him. I mean, Yakumo would probably do the same, honestly. Yakumo would probably do the same. After he causes a little bit of destruction. Yeah, he did. Oh. Where is it? You see? You see where it says Yakumo question mark? Yeah, Yakumo question mark. Sinks to his knees. That was Carlisle. That was Carlisle who really just gave up after Weston died. Yeah, that was Carlisle giving up after Weston died. Well, man really gave up that instant. I fear him like any he's ever felt grips him as his power is slowly drained. What's happening? My body, it feels like it's being controlled by someone else. Oh, Carlisle and Weston, you too. Now only I am left. No, I can't give up yet. At the very least, I must let the others know what transpired here. OG Trio was also a throuple. Yeah, dead ass. OG Trio was also a throuple. With no time to mourn for the men lying in a pool of blood, the sole surviving exorcist takes the book from his companion's hand and embraces his battered body. Oh no. They get killed in this flashback illusion. Yeah, dude. Wait. You know, we never really found out what would happen if Garukaru, Blade, or Quincy got killed in the ABO book world. I guess we'll find out what happens when they get killed in this Damn. I mean, it's like different things. I can assume that in the ABO, I can assume that in ABO, if they die in there, they like die. Because I think that's happened before, maybe. Because I know that fucking, what's his name? Oh god, I can't remember his name. Barnett. I know for a fact that Barnett wants people to like suffer the same, you know, same way he did, you know. So like they would have I'm pretty sure 110% sure that they would have definitely, absolutely, for real died in there. Meanwhile here, it seems to be just memories, you know? He dashes into the seemingly endless corridor. As long as someone sees it, no matter who. Wow. Biting a finger, the exorcist writes down words of warning on pages torn from the book. Wow! This is so fucked! I feel bad for them! Let's be fair, in that event, aren't the three of them characters from the book? Blade can bleed, honestly, alright? But remember, it's not Blade. It's not Blade. This is not Blade. This is just, you know, Blade's body, but it's not Blade. I mean, it would still, you know, work in the memory. It's a memory. It doesn't. It's not exactly. You know. However, the twisted blackness has already caught up and begins to surround him. Oh god. Ah! Ah! Oh god. My fucking voice. It's terrible. It's terrible. Man. Terrible. How could they do this? That goddamn cliffhanger, I know, right? I know, right? I probably would have been going fucking feral if I actually had time to read it. If I actually had time to read that, I probably would have gone fucking feral waiting. Haven't watched part 2 yet, so this will be a surprise. Yippee! Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. The one I would want to do is... Okay. Anyway, yeah. I would probably go absolutely fucking feral if I had read that earlier and just sitting here waiting like, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, they're all dead, what's gonna happen? Alright, here we go, number 7. It's so dark. It's so cold. Is this the afterlife? I abandoned my... What? Hello? No! Fuck! My hand. I abandoned my comrades and face a monster like that. My students are waiting for me to return. If they enter the castle to search for me... Is he crying? Fuck, he's crying! Oh no! He's crying! Confound it. How could I die here? Oh. Welcome back! Good morning! How'd you sleep? Was it good? It doesn't seem like it was good. The moment Aiden opens his eyes, he's overcome with an intense, suffocating sensation. Only by gasping for air can he repress the urge to throw up. Damn. Darling, you're finally awake. Mr. Aiden, are you alright? Do you have any injuries? Good morning, sleepyheads! Blade, Yakumo, you guys, I'm still alive? Aiden looks around as he regains control of his breath. Only now does he realize they're back in the abandoned castle's corridor where they were before. Yeah, darling little Yakumo and I, we're all still alive. Right. We came to this castle to shelter from the rain, and we got dragged into the world inside the mirror. Then, an evil spirit... After we were killed by the evil spirit inside the mirror, we returned to this broken and sticky castle. Oh god. In a panic, Aiden feels his chest and examines his wrist. Gone are the bloody wound and the binding, burning, and stabbing, but his skin still aches faintly. Those things that happened in the mirror, was it a dream? It felt so real. Kinda wish the mystery of them being dead or alive remained longer for a couple of chapters. I mean, I guess it feels a little anticlimactic when you read it all together, you know? But like I said, if I had read this like when it first came out and I was waiting the whole week, I would have been going fucking feral. I think it probably like feels a little bit better I guess, if you have to wait for it, rather than just going straight into, you know. Although it is pretty clear that it's a memory, and they're experiencing the deaths of the characters that they're playing, rather than it being them, you know? Especially with all the question mark, you know, things, and them being like, oh wow, I don't have control over my body suddenly. At the last moment, I couldn't control my body and emotions, like I wasn't myself. I see, I see. Me too. I kept wanting to cut away that evil spirit, but I had less and less power. I could only run away from the dark jingly thing, but it kept chasing me. After that, I was killed before I could finish writing those notes. I even called Darling and little Yakumo Weston and Carlisle. Yakumo, Blade, I don't think that what happened inside the mirror was a dream. It wasn't us. And it wasn't us that the evil spirit killed. Oh god. Can't fucking talk. I think it was what happened to those 3 exorcists in the castle. Weston, Carlisle, and Stewart. And what took control of us at the crucial moment might have been their final moments of consciousness or their memories. Yeah. I think so too. The layout and style of the castle inside the mirror was identical to this castle. Even the bedroom where Mr. Seraph took us, there was a... Huh? What? Mr. Blade? I remember now. The person who took us into the room was engulfed by the darkness and crumpled up with a crack. Don't remind me! That was the person who told us we could shelter from the rain in the castle. Do you mean that old man dressed in red was Mr. Seraph? But back then, Mr. Seraph was already... That person in the forest wasn't an old man. He was hidden underneath the red hat, so he just looked small. But his neck was snapped, just like in the mirror. Fucked up! Fucked up! That's fucked up. Oh my god. It was raining too heavy to get a clear look. Maybe it was as Blade said. Mr. Hayden, you think they're the same person as well? Wibbler! Wibbler! Honestly! He's a wibbler! He's so wibbly! He's a wibbly little guy! I don't know, but when I saw Seraph in the mirror, it did feel like I'd seen him before. I thought it was one of Weston's memories. Blade saw a man with a snapped neck talking to them and said nothing! Blade knows nothing of stranger danger nor fear. I don't think Blade has experienced proper fear until like that moment there, you know? And that wasn't even his fear, I don't think. Blade's too silly. Blade is too silly for that. Blade's just a silly little guy, you know? Well, that's because Blade can kill almost anything, yeah. He's just being whimsy. He is just being whimsy. He's just a whimsical little guy. He's just a whimsical little dude. Honestly, Blade is a whimsical little he-they. That's what Blade is. Blade is a whimsical little he-they. Blade would be fucking he-they. So, when we met the man in the red in the rain, it was actually the ghost of Mr. Seraph? We were trapped inside the moment we set foot inside this castle. I thought it was weird that the man in red would lead us here to shelter from the rain. It turns out that geezer was Seraph, then the whole thing makes sense. Whimsy with a legit reason for plot armor. Yeah, honestly. The Whimsy is his plot armor. I think I need to grab another drink of water. Hold on. Mr. Seraph, does he want us to exorcise the evil spirit that possessed Miss Sir? Yeah, because Stuart and the others failed their mission. They were all killed by the evil spirit. On that note, wouldn't that mean the evil spirit is still hiding somewhere in this castle? Oh. Woof. Supposing that Mr. Seraph really trapped us in the castle, do we have to think of a solution to the evil spirit before we can leave? Oh god. I don't like the dark and jingly thing. Wait, you said inside the mirror, no, that Stuart was killed before he could finish writing the notes. Yuppers. Oh, that's so cute. Yuppers. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, Blade, you whimsical little bastard. Oh, I want to pinch his cheeks. What cheeks they are, you can decide. Then who left the notes with different handwriting on the corridor wall? Aggressive head pats deadass. The rules on the notes seem generally trustworthy. So after the incident, other people entered the castle and ran into weird stuff the same way as we did. Maybe they also got sucked into the mirror. Yuppers, he's so cute! Blade, you're so cute! You're so cute! So, those people who wrote the rules, don't tell me they all... Anyway, we gotta figure out what happened in this castle before we can consider our next move. Let's investigate the room where everything went down first. Though this time we'd better be careful around the mirror. Okay. Okay. I didn't want to yawn. Mr. Hayden, please hold my hand. You wanna hold hands, Yakumo? Sounds good to me. Darling, I'll hold your other hand. Aw. Sure, go ahead, Blade. With both hands held and his two companions leaning close, one on the left and one on the right, Hayden can feel the concern in his clan members' eyes. Oh, he loves them. They love him. Oh. Now I feel kind of awkward. Aw. No matter where that dark monster is hiding, little Yakumo and I will protect you this time, darling. That's right. We won't let anything scary happen to you again, Mr. Aiden. Oh. They're traumatized. They're traumatized. The boys are traumatized. That... They're so fucking traumatized. That's terrible. Oh. All the ghosts of the dead thruples have to watch this absolutely power thruple go through its damn problem after all these years. Oof. As if they didn't already have enough trauma. Honestly! Honestly. Darling, take 3 steps forward. Here. And Mr. Hayden, please turn slowly to the left. Oh, be careful not to bump into the bed. Stop! Now kneel and pick up the tapestry, then hang it back on the big mirror. Doing stuff with your eyes closed is way harder than you think. Good. Covered up.
Yes.
Done. Covered the mirror. You guys can come in. With this final With this final act accomplished, God, my brain deleted a word there. With this final act accomplished, only now does Aiden begin to relax, lifting the weight from his mind. Mission accomplished. You did great, darling. Little Yakumo, hurry inside. This time, we need to conduct a proper search to see if we can find important clues. Well, rustling around in there. The nightstand drawers, the dusty bed. The trio combs through the room, staying as far away as possible from the tapestry-covered mirror. They're traumatized, searching every nook and cranny.
Oh.
Huh? And there's a piece of clothing stuck underneath the wardrobe door. It's the same color as our clothes. That's a little fucky. What's in there? Oh. Blade opens the wardrobe, his gaze moving over the black cloth wedged in the crack. When he realizes what he's looking at, he pauses. Oh. Don't do this to me. Blade, did you find anything? Darling, terrible! Fucking terrible! Why would you do this? Why? Why would you do this? Darling, little Yakumo, in the wardrobe, it's a long dead exorcist. Which one is it? Really? He's already reduced to bones. Willowy human remains lie curled up in a corner of the wardrobe. Tattered exorcist robe draped over the skeleton and thick yellow journal held in its withered hands. She stuffed them in the dresser! Oh. Unless what they were hiding. Wardrobe. That same difference. Actually, no. You know what? You're right. Wardrobe is different. His journal. There are marks all over the cover where he clutched it. Not letting go even as he breathed at his last breath. This journal must have been very important to him. Maybe he's one of the people that entered the castle later and left those rules. Wanna see what he wrote in the journal? There might be useful intel in there. My thoughts exactly. This is so sad. This is so sad. Mr. Exorcist, please lend us your important journal so we can get an idea of what happened. This is so sad. To find our esteemed teachers, Weston, Carlisle, and Stewart, my seniors and I have come here, having been led to this castle by a man clad in red. Aw. I found a note in the corridor. The words written in blood were hard to make out, but they appeared to have been written by Stewart. It is his habit to use notes to convey important information. With our teachers evidently having run into trouble, we immediately split up to investigate. However, many strange things occurred during the investigation. My companions disappeared, one after another without a sound. Then many of the pages that follow are seriously damaged. They're impossible to read. I see. He was a student of the Three Exorcists. Darling, keep turning the pages to see if there's anything else in there. The evil spirit is incomparably cunning, using darkness to infiltrate our ranks and kill and devour the innocent. The unfamiliar space inside the mirror is a malicious trap. The moment you try to use magic, the evil spirit outside the mirror will lock onto your position and devour you. Those who made it out alive left notes in warning to prevent more casualties. We want to retreat to request support, but it's impossible to leave the castle. All this was the scheme of that confounded red-clad seraph. We should not have trusted him. So that's why we need to keep track of everyone here at all times. No more, no less.
Huh?
Oh, good thing you didn't use essence inside the mirror, little Yakumo. You'll be discovered by the evil spirit if you use essence inside the unfamiliar space. And you should never trust Seraph. The rules on those notes stem from the experience of the exorcists who fought the evil spirit. They were so brave in spite of the danger they had to face. They tried their best to warn others. As matters stand, the most regrettable thing is that we have been unable to trace our teacher's remains. The methods of exorcism we know are of no use against the evil spirit, but if Mr. Carlyle were here, he would most certainly know another technique. Since it's impossible to defeat the evil spirit or escape the castle, some of my seniors have decided to sacrifice themselves in an attempt to imprison the evil spirit. I have suffered a serious injury and can no longer take part in the operation. The only task I can fulfill is to document everything and leave behind the truth. Whether or not my seniors succeed, I will protect this journal with my life, until this body turns to dust. That's so sad. That's actually so sad. Oh, the journal ends here. No more has been written. At least the journal answered many of our questions. Softly closing the journal, the trio bow respectfully to the human remains in the wardrobe. Thank you for preserving this vital truth. There are two important things we have to do right now. The first is to find out where that evil spirit has been imprisoned. Now, we haven't been attacked yet inside the old castle means the exorcist must have contained it all those years ago. Where it has been imprisoned. Yeah, buddy? In a flash of inspiration, an earlier scene from the castle comes to Yakumo's mind. Mr. Hayden, do you remember when we were looking for Mr. Blade? Bloody footprints led us to the cellar, where the door had been chained shut.
Oh.
That does seem like the most likely place to imprison an evil spirit. So, after we find the evil spirit, we use the silver blades to cut the dark things, just like in the mirror? I don't think that'll work, buddy. No, I don't think that's gonna work. That's the second thing we have to do. Find a way to exorcise the evil spirit from Carlisle's remains. Oh. Wait. Eh? Did it possess him in the... Did it possess him in the mirror, or was it still... Okay, now I'm confused a little bit. Now I'm a little confused. Now I'm a little confuzzled. Oh, jeez. As he speaks, Aiden casts a meaningful glance at Yakumo. Mr. Carlisle's remains? Well, it's not possession, but I mean, like, in the memory, I didn't think it possessed Carlisle? I thought Carlisle just, you know, fucking died. I thought he died, like with the rest of them, like immediately. I thought it would still be inhabiting Sir. The moment he crosses eyes with Weston, a warmth wells up in his chest. He can't help but clutch the tome in his hand, sensing a strong desire of the exorcist Carlisle. Interesting. Oh, Krongly? Krongly? What did he... You mean the thrumming? The thrumming pulsing noise? Mr. Hayden, I want to exorcise the evil spirit. I want to fulfill the unfulfilled wishes of the exorcists who lost their lives in this castle. Yeah, that was the book. Oh my god. Yeah, that was the book. Mr. Carlisle's book mentioned calling out its true name causes it to leave the body. This is the simplest method of exorcism. Under normal circumstances, you just need to call out the name of the external Under normal circumstances, you just need to call out the name of the external entity to force it out of the possessed body. But we don't know the real name of the evil spirit, and it doesn't seem willing to tell us either. Are there any other methods? Actually sounds like a lot of people talking through a tin can filter. Ooh. It's not still happening, right? Let me see. There's another method. Exercising the evil spirit with a powerful magic circle. The structure of the magic circle is recorded here. When casting the spell, you must trap the target inside the magic circle, and then inject essence along the lines to cut off the source of evil. Oh, it's still happening! Oh no! Let me... hold on. No, it's not the music. Is it picking up my fan in the background? Is that it? Hold on, give me like 5 seconds. Let me wait. Hold on. I think I need to go check on something because I feel like I hear people like actually talking. Hold on. Hold on a second. Is it still happening? It's not happening anymore? Okay. Because I actually do hear like people like legitimately talking, but that's my neighbors. That's my neighbors in the backyard. Okay, I mean I don't need to keep it on, so you know. That thrumming noise shouldn't, you know, be. Yeah. I don't need to keep it on, so it's fine. By the way, I do actually hear like people legitimately talking, and that is my neighbors in the backyard, which is fucking funny. I can hear them. I'd know their voices anywhere because I hear them constantly. Yeah. If I get hot, I'll turn my fan back on, but for now I don't really need it because I have like I was using it earlier because I was exercising and the AC was not enough. I was exercising and the AC was not enough, so I had to like turn it on. Yeah, my AC will turn on like if it gets too hot in here, so yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fine. But that evil spirit will summon a bunch of dark things. If we can't see where it is, we can't trap it inside the magic circle. That black mist can expand and change shape. It's kind of like Yakumo. Kind of like Yakumo, just a little bit. It's kind of like Yakumo, you know? That black mist can expand and change shape, and it's super corrosive to boot. Even if we used the brute force to trap it, I don't think we'd last very long. Oh, you're going, Jazz? It's time to, like, go do things for the day? Alright. See you later then. Goodbye. I don't know, have fun doing whatever you're doing, I guess. Hopefully you'll have fun or something. Anyway, bye! Thanks for coming! I can use essence to erect a bear. He said erect. What am I, 12? God, my fucking brain works faster than I do sometimes. Dark Tendrils versus Dark Calamity Snakes. Go, Yakumo! I can use essence to erect a barrier against the black mist's corrosion. That should buy us enough time to draw the magic circle and lure the evil spirits inside. Witch Kuya Room 2 versus Yakumo. Go! That's a good idea. Little Yakumo. That's a good idea, little Yakumo. Leave the magic circle to me. No matter how many circles, I'll draw them all identical. That's actually, you know what? Blade would be the fucking best for that, honestly. He could probably draw that shit so precise. Then I'll be the bait to draw the evil spirit's attention. Oh, there. You can't!
What?
Oh no. Leave the magic circle and bait to me. I'll draw super fast, like shoo, and I'll lure the evil spirit. Don't you worry, darling. But because you're in charge of injecting the essence, Mr. Aiden. Mr. Carlisle wrote that the stronger the evil spirit, the stronger the evil spirit, the more essence is required to make the magic circle work. This is the hardest part. That's why you have to save your strength, Mr. Aiden. Huh? Really? You read that in your book, little Yakumo? Of course. It says so in the footnotes. So the writing is tiny. Anyway, I'll cast a barrier. Please stay inside the barrier and focus on making the magic circle work. Do I have to stay inside as well? That won't do. What if the evil spirit decides to hide and attack little Yakumo directly? They said you ain't dying on us, mister. Aiden looks at his companions' faces. Aiden looks at his companions' faces in turn and can't help but take their hands, drawing them close until their foreheads touch. Oh. Yakumo, Blade, don't worry. Let's take our time and think of a safer plan. They're both in a panic overprotective mode. They are! They're so traumatized. They're like, we watched you die, like, very horribly. We don't want to see it again. We love you too much for that. I'm just like you guys. I don't want to see you hurt. Oh no! My boys! Magic circle complete. Success. Drawing the magic circle in front of the cellar door means the evil spirit will step onto it the moment it leaves the cellar. you the same magic circle here, there, and over there. So many chances to hit the jackpot. Thanks to Mr. Blade, we were able to draw exact copies of the complicated magic circle. And so many, too. Alright then. Everything's ready? The three men stand before the cellar door, with their breaths held, looking at the old chained-up iron door. Now that I look at it, I see there's also a magic circle on the door. It's patchy. The color's near enough faded away. Oh god. Sorry, I'm like getting hiccups and my stomach kind of hurts. Sorry, I'm like hungry. I'm like actually hungry to the point that my stomach is hurting a little bit. Oops. Alright. Not sure if I'm imagining things, but I feel like the chains on the door have loosened. Maybe the chains loosened because the evil spirit keeps pounding on the door in an attempt to escape the cellar? Food break at the next chapter. I don't know if I'll be able to take a food. I could maybe take a food break. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I ate dinner earlier than usual because I got home from work earlier than usual, and there just so happened to be food waiting for me when I got home for once. So I ate dinner. I last ate food about 6 hours ago. I last ate food about 6 hours ago. So. Yeah, I could make a quick snack. I can put some peanut butter and Nutella on some bread and I'll be good. Maybe the chains loosened because the evil spirits keep on pounding on the door in an attempt to escape the cellar? Anyway, our plan does involve luring it from the cellar. I hope the magic circle at the entrance can trap it so it doesn't actually escape the cellar. It'll be fine. This close, I can force it back in. Everybody ready? The three men exchange a look and nod. The E-droid brandishes his silver blades and cuts the chain on the door. The rusty door opens slowly, cool air escaping from the cellar. Alright, so before we get into the fight, I'll grab a snack. I'll go make myself a snack real quick. Where's my... do I have... where's... nope. Do I not have fucking text on this screen? Terrible. Let's see. 60-second chat delay. No. Although there is a bit of a chat delay. There we go. I'll be right back. Yeah, y'all go use the bathroom or whatever. If my model starts moving on its own, know that it's a ghost. Ooh. I'm sorry, has this thing been staring at the fucking screen this whole time? Hello? Goodness gracious. Anyway, let's like take like a whole break, like here, you know, so I can actually eat. Anyway, so what do we think that it's like actually like the evil spirit on the other side of that door? Do we think it's like Sir? I'm kind of banking on it. Like I have a feeling that it's gonna be like the bodies of the 3 exorcists that are like now possessed by the evil spirit, because that would be a little fucked up, you know? That would be a little fucked up and kind of sad to witness. I hope the devs hurt us like that, you know? It's kind of one way I would want to be hurt by the devs. What? This thing like does not like me holding a piece of bread. I too would like fucked up dead ass. Man, this thing does not like me holding a piece of bread. Oh. I think that would be pretty cool, you know? If there was just them, you know, the bodies of the 3 exorcists that are now possessed by the evil spirit. I'm gonna try and eat as fast as I can. Honestly, this event kind of slays. Last event was honestly kind of boring as fuck. You know? This one though, I felt things. I feel things. You know? I felt things. It did scare me at certain points only because it was really loud. Honestly, like Jess said earlier, the outfits are so cunty. They really cooked with these. They really cooked with these outfits. They really cooked with these outfits. I also just really cannot stop thinking about Nun Dog. Nun Dog. Nun Dog, my beloved. What outfit do you think is like your favorite? What outfit do you think is like your favorite? This goes for anybody watching the VOD too. Leave in the comments. What outfit do you think is your favorite? Honestly, I think Blade slays, but I think Yakumo is my favorite one. Ray would have been nice too. Ray would have been nice too, you know? Yeah, on this event specifically. Yeah, on this event specifically, I think Yakumo's is my favoriteest. You like Blade the most. I like Blade's outfit. I like his clothing damage more than his like actual outfit. I like his clothing damage more. Yakumo's clothing damage is okay. I do like this outfit, like in general for him. It just suits him very well. It's very nice. The skin, God. What was I saying? Anyway, I think Yakumo's outfit suits him very well. He looks very handsome in it. I love the emo boy aesthetic to it. He looks kind of like extra wibbly, but also like with an edge, you know? Yakumo has waterproof eyeliner this time. True, with how much he wibbles. Wibbly ass motherfucker. Mmm. I have, like, I've seen 0 spoilers from the rooms. Like, usually if the rooms are good, people will be like talking about them constantly. So I don't know how the rooms are, cause I remember for the last one, for Eddie's room, that all the Edmund fans were just like going ham, like screaming about it and like, oh my god, they're married and everything. I watched it. It was pretty okay. I watched all of them. They were pretty okay. You know, I do think the line where he's yes or no to spoilers. I'd say yes to spoilers, cause I want to know what happens. I haven't seen anything. I want to know if it's like worth watching. But yeah, for the Edmund one last event, and all the Edmund fans were like going absolutely ham, like screaming about like, oh my god, they're so married and everything. And I will say the meet me at home line was so fucking cute. Like that, oh god, my hand broke. That just like, like, you know what, you guys get this one, they are married. They are married. Eddie fans, you get this one, they are married. Oh, I guess this is also a warning for anybody who's like reading the chat that there will be spoilers, because I said yes, spoilers please, because I want to know. So warning to anybody in the chat, there will be spoilers in the chat. So I guess try your best not to see. And maybe, you know, maybe you should mute me if you don't want to hear it. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'll tell y'all when to unmute. Mute to avoid spoilers. I'll tell y'all when to unmute. Anyway, give me what you heard though. Give me what you heard though. Like, I saw the wax. I saw Yakumo was giving Aiden the suck. You know? I saw Yakumo was giving Aiden the suck and there was wax involved, you know, on the R2s. I have no idea about like any of the story or anything for it, so if you have that, I'm open to like hear, you know? God, this thing really does not like me holding bread. Oh, I will say. Okay, appears Yakumo has some masochistic dialogue in room 2. Interesting. Really? I'm kind of a little sad. That makes it seem like not much happened in like the actual story of it, you know? Unless all anybody ever talks about is the R2 and R5, which would also make me sad, because like, guys, I know it's a porn game, but like, they put so much, the devs put so much effort into this, you know? At least read, at least read the story. Okay, so I guess... That explains it. You only looked at the H scene discussion! I'm only mildly disappointed. I just not like my holding bread. It's not a surprise, honestly. It's not a surprise, honestly. Alright, so I guess I will continue to remain in the dark about the actual stories. Unless I decide to pull for the points. Yeah, so I mean, I have not heard a single thing about like the story that happens in those rooms. I've just seen a couple screenshots of the H scenes and no discussion about it otherwise. You know? I will say that I think that Yakumo's R5 looks gorgeous. Like, I saw the screenshot for that and I was just like, why was it so pretty? Devs, why was it so pretty? Y'all cooked. Oh god, did you hear us fucking both cracking? Alright. Oh god, I'm tangled. What? I'm trying to scooch my chair forward. Alright. That is one bottle of water down. Good thing I always bring 2 with me. Ow. Alright, I think it's about time we hop back in. Did Kuya manifest to tangle you? Perhaps, maybe. Listen, Kuya did not manifest this time to fuck me up, alright? We're doing great. Watch that jinx it. Yeah, no, it's just my clothing is a little too big for me, but I like it too big for me anyway, so you know, I just get wrapped in fabric. Although it does not appear that I'm wearing much on screen. Don't worry about it. Alright, here we go. The moment the trio pushes open the door, they draw back to the edge of the magic circle, ready for action as they stare into the darkness ahead. Ooh. But unlike the extremely tense trio, the cellar is completely still. This seems a bit strange. I thought as soon as we opened the door it would rush out, but it doesn't feel like there's an evil spirit here at all. It's impossible to see anything inside that darkness. The cellar wouldn't have another exit, would it? Let's go take a look. If the evil spirit doesn't come out, I'll draw magic circles inside. Please, wait a moment. Oh, he's... Yakumo raises the oil lantern he's holding and carefully steps into the cellar, lighting candles as he makes his way inside. Oh, cute! Only when the light's shining can the trio get a clear look at the cellar. It feels like there's nothing at all. The evil spirit isn't in the cellar anymore? If that's true, then we're screwed. Darling, look. This wall seems weird. This wall, it's covered in brown dirt, and there's traces of weapon cuts on it. Simultaneously, the trio recalls what was written in the journal. Suddenly every deep and shallow cut on the wall seems to tell a tale of hopelessness and pain. Oof. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? That's a terrible thing that you've done. Why? Just then, a chilling sound of sharp claws can suddenly be heard. There it is! Behind the wall. Again! I'm gonna fight the sound designer. You. As the three men jump back, a roar like nails scratching iron fills the entire cellar. The wall crumbles in response, thick black mist pouring forth along the shattered stone. Mr. Hayden, Mr. Blade, please hide behind me.
Yeah.
The moment the black mist is about to swallow them, the serpent yokai erects a barrier like a curtain of night. Ooh. Essence flows from Yakumo's palms to the edges of the barrier, holding off each of the black mist's attacks. The plan can't keep up with changes, so we better go back to the initial plan. Oh. Got it. Dang. First, lock onto the actual body. Here I go! Aiden injects essence into the silver stinger before launching it towards the place where the black mist is thickest. It blocked it, but... Ooh. Despite the stinger being blocked, the cold light coming from the black mist is enough to show the sharp-eyed E-droid. Oh, yay! It's enough to show the sharp-eyed E-droid the way. Hey, there he goes. I can see it. Thanks, darling. There he goes. Oh, that smile. That smile. He craves violence. I have to buy time for Blade. Yakumo, I need to get closer. Aiden raises the stinger and injects more essence. He holds the cold, glistening weapon in front of him.
Hi.
Got it.
Ha.
Oh. Yakumo condenses essence in his palms once more, expanding the barrier to hold off the black mist attacks as Aiden makes his approach. The black mist can suddenly change shape. I only got killed in the mirror because it bound my hands and feet. I won't make the same mistake twice. Ooh, nice, nice. The black mist twists, exploding into countless sharp tentacles that launch themselves in a mad frenzy at the two men slowly approaching. As the black mist changes form, the pale and thin shape of a long possessed woman becomes gradually visible. Sir, this is too sad. At the same time, the E-droid lowers himself and moves with great focus and speed, drawing a huge magic circle on the solid floor. Spirit really is a pain in the ass. Darling, little Yakumo, hold on a little longer. Oh, I love his smile. His smile is so good. With every stroke, a complex outline begins to take shape. The E-droid moves like lightning, drawing the final line to his companion's foot and finishing the magic circle. Done! Darling, beneath you! Oh. Oh no. I'm scared. I'm traumatized from the last fight. I'm traumatized from the last fight. I'm traumatized from the last fight. So she should be fine. It's the same principles, right? It's the same principles, yes? Are you guys still here? Ah! Don't worry about this fight, I just beat the first try. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. My turn to inject essence into the magic circle. Oh, nice! The two men quickly switch positions. Aiden kneels and places his hand on the magic circle to inject his essence. The E-droid straightens himself and attacks the black mist with his silver blades. Oh no, Yakumo. Yeah, keep that stamina up! Yakumo musters himself to reinforce the barrier. Seeing essence slowly flow into the magic circle, the twisting lines begin to give off a faint light. The magic circle. It's working. Yeah, the black mist is slowing down. No, the evil spirit hasn't left Sir's body yet. I bet he has a lot of stamina in bed, eh? Yeah, wait, Yakumo, you're getting tired like this? We've seen what you can do. We see how long you can go. You can do better than this. Did we make a mistake? We're doing everything perfectly right. But Yakumo's book clearly stated when casting the spell, you must trap the target inside the magic circle and then inject essence to cut off the source of evil. Inject essence. Cut off the source of evil? Sir has never been in particularly good health. To speed up her recovery, I had a gemstone prayer necklace sought out. Little did I expect that instead of offering protection, it resulted in her being invaded by an evil spirit. I can sense that Aiden is about to do something stupid. Oh. If Sir was invaded by an evil spirit after she put on the gemstone prayer necklace. Then destroying the necklace might be the key to breaking the deadlock. Oh. Yakumo, Blade, listen up. We have to use essence to destroy the gemstone necklace hanging from Sir's neck. Huh? A few seconds should be enough. Yakumo, I need you to unleash a blast of essence to open up the black mist so I can get close to Sir and destroy the necklace. You're doing stupid shit again. You're doing dumb shit again. But the black mist regathers very quickly. You'll be surrounded and devoured, Mr. Aiden. Is this Aiden's stupid plan? Honestly! Leave darlings back to me. My silver blades are much faster than the black mist. I understand. Mr. Aiden, please wait for me to say the word. Yakumo takes a deep breath and dispels the barrier protecting his companions. He condenses his essence anew and concentrates it between his hands in front of his chest. Now, oh! Yakumo pushes his hands forward, firing the essence blast like an invisible cannon and dispersing the black mist blocking the path. Oh! Alright. Let's hope nothing happens, even the slightest. I know he'll be fine. Although, I know he'll be fine. The good old MC plot armor. Pero. Unafraid of the black mist surrounding him from behind, Aiden rushes into the opening created by his companion. He closes the distance to the possessed woman, grabs the gemstone necklace around her neck, and pulls with all his might.
Yes.
Got it! Aiden raises his stinger and injects essence just as he gets ready to smash the gemstone pendant. The swirling black mist wraps itself around his wrist. There we go! Okay. Alright. I was so afeared. Oh my god, I was so afeared. Don't even think of binding darling again while I'm around. Oh, so cute. Oh. Mr. Aiden, Mr. Blade, please, a little closer. Sweat flowing down his cheeks, the serpent yokai grits his teeth and erects a new barrier. Now! Aiden clasps a stinger and condenses essence at the tip. He strikes at the gemstone on the necklace. Well. The moment the gemstone shatters, a desolate shriek echoes through the cellar. Oh god. Sir, take back your body. Oh god, I fucked up reading it. Don't worry about it. Aiden's powerful words drown out the gradually weakening shriek. Magic circle on the floor blossoms into a dazzling light, forming into a golden net of light that surrounds and purifies the remaining black mist. And down he goes. As the black mist disperses, Aiden can finally relax. Feeling completely drained, his legs go soft, and he sits down heavily.
Eito-san!
Mr. Aiden! Darling, it's over now. We did it. The three men help each other up and look toward the center of the magic circle. The thin figure, long possessed by an evil spirit, is still standing, her pale face dry to the bone. Her mouth, however, opens and closes as if she wants to say something to the people gathered before her. The next moment, without essence to support her, her body breaks apart like a shattered jar and disintegrates, turning into dust and slowly dispersing. You can finally take a good long rest. I just noticed these at the bottom. Give me. Mr. Not Mr. Did you forget his name? Did you forget his name? Oh god. I laughed a little too hard. Do you know? Do I know that scene? Do I know that scene as if I didn't pay money to be there the day it fucking was in theaters? That makes it 10 times funnier that you forgot his name. That makes it 10 times funnier that you forgot his name. Oh my god. Fucking Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Terrible, awful, how dare. I know the actors, Robert Downey. Yeah, Tony Stark. That's who you're thinking of, Tony Stark. Oh my god. That's great. That's absolutely amazing. What was I doing? Oh god, my voice. My voice. Alright. We're gonna... Alright, we're almost done. We're almost there. We're almost there. My voice is giving out. Ooh. We're almost there. We're almost done. Oh, hold on. Huh? Darling, little Yakumo, quick, look! Aiden and Yakumo look where Blade is pointing. The dust that should have dispersed inside the cellar along with the evil spirit shines within the candlelight, condensing into a river of light that forms a faint image. Oh! This image. Seraphin, sir? Sir, my beloved wife. The man kneels before the bed with a frenetic expression. Parchment adorned with sketches of the human body and crystal bottles filled with colorful powders are scattered all around. You were so afraid of being alone. So how could you leave this world first? Do not fear. I have found a way to call you back to life. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew this motherfucker was engaging in necromancy! I fucking knew it! I was like, that doesn't just look like a woman possessed. That doesn't look like somebody who's just been possessed. You! I knew it! Motherfucker. Oh, my hand. Do not fear. I found a way to call you back to life. I can bring you back to my side. I will not let you be alone anymore. When you have returned to the land of the living, Let us keep our promise to watch the seasons change as we grow old together. The man wipes tears from his face and props the pale woman up in her bed. He then proceeds to slowly pour a liquid, giving off a golden glow into her mouth. Right. I also have this. A prayer necklace I had sought just for you. As long as you wear it, you can drive away all ills. The man produces a necklace and carefully hangs it around his wife's neck. However, the moment the necklace touches her skin, the gemstone on it begins to shine with an eerie light. Sir, you're alive! Heavens, I succeeded. Sir, what was it you wanted to say just now? Say it again. Seeing his deceased wife's eyes tremble once again, the man is unable to hide his excitement as he takes her hands. Hello? Bro. The next second, his beloved wife, Sir, opens her eyes, shining with peculiar red light that moves her lips. Hurry. Flee. Sir? Yeah, I think she might have come back wrong too. Well, that's unfortunate. The lingering image fades. The shock of the final truth causes the trio to fall silent for a long time as they look at each other in a daze. Damn, so he was dead that whole time too when he invited the exorcist. A little whoopsie, just a little whoopsie, daisy. Are these Sarah's final memories? Could it be that it was Mr. Seraph's attempt to bring Miss Sir back to life that attracted the evil spirit? In the end, they couldn't keep their promise. He knew perfectly well his wife was possessed. He knew that the gemstone necklace was the cause, yet never thought to take it off or destroy it. Instead, he hid the whole shebang and sought out exorcists to drive the evil spirit out. Maybe to him, the most important thing was that his wife could live. But, does that really count as living? Would she like being brought back to life? I don't know either. I think Seraph must have felt massive regret about his initial choice. Wouldn't you think? Even after turning into a ghost when he died, he's still haunting around outside and luring people into the castle, simply because he hopes someone can save his wife. So, we did it! The evil spirit will no longer bully her! Oh, he's so fucking cute. Blade! You're so cute. But I hope Miss Sir can rest in peace now, and I hope that Mr. Seraph can... I think y'all need to fucking run. Before Yakumo can finish, everything around them starts to shake. A huge noise comes from underneath them, dust falling from the ceiling. An earthquake? Very quickly, cracks appear in the walls of the old castle as it gradually crumbles like a memory of the past. Watch out! We better get the hell out! Yep, book it! Darling, little Yakumo, we should hold hands on the way home. Blade, now's not the time! I guess y'all can run hand in hand, like the gays you are. These fucking homos. With a happy smile, Blade takes his companion's hands, knowing smiles appearing on their faces. Y'all are so fucking gay! Y'all are so fucking gay! I love you. Holding hands tightly, the trio begins to move, running for the castle gate across the shaking floor. Oh my god. They're just gonna skip off into the sunset like this, aren't they? Honestly. The downpour outside has come to an end, the sky gradually growing lighter. Hands held, the trio escapes the ancient castle and runs down the hill without looking back. We made it out. Lucky. The castle gate is wide open. It was as we thought. We just had to take care of the evil spirit to leave the castle. And we have our clothes back as well.
Huh?
For real? You're right. Our clothes are back to normal. This might be the only thing about the incident that's a shame. Honestly! We probably fulfilled Mr. Seraph's last wish, don't you think? Not just Seraph's, but also the last wish of those exorcists that helped us. Aiden's disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Aiden, make those. Remake those. I know you have a good memory for fashion. I know you have a good memory for fashion, buddy. Remake them. Remake them and give them to the boys. Cause those were so good. I just had a realization. I just had a realization about there being a fucking femboy exorcist. I just had the realization about there being a fucking femboy exorcist. Because Blade's out. Fucking femboy exorcist. That's actually who was Blade's guy again? That was Stewart. That's who the guy was, Stewart. Yeah, fucking femboy exorcist. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's great. I love that for them. I guess so, based on that outfit. Damn, and he was slutty as hell too, like... Oh my god. That's a holy man? Oh, whoops. That's a holy man? That is somehow worse than Olivine. That is somehow worse than Olivine. I don't know how they did it. Are we allowed to share this phenomenal and important observation with the rest of the internet? I feel like we are obligated to at this point. We are obligated to do that. We're 110% obligated to do that shit now. They must know. They have to know. It is somehow worse than Olivine. That's actually amazing. Because at least a majority of Olivine's holy clothes are still, you know. Clip this section and share. You're damn right. Alright, yeah, let's get back to reading. We're almost done. We're almost there. I'm thinking, though it was Seraph who trapped us in the castle, changing into those outfits after entering, maybe that was the result of their obsession with driving out the evil spirit and leaving behind the truth? Thinking back to their hair-raising incident, Aiden lets out a long sigh. He certainly thinks those exorcists who unflinchingly, in the face of death, fought to the last man. Yeah, if it wasn't for the notes in the journal they left, we wouldn't have known a single thing. We would have been running around in circles with no way to drive out the evil spirit. I hope they can rest in peace and no longer be bound by unfulfilled wishes. Alright, what's with the long faces? We managed to make it out of that spooky castle alive. Shouldn't we be smiling happily? Aiden laughs as he rubs his companion's head. Oh, head pats for the boys! He then stretches and looks back at the ancient castle, still rumbling up on the hill. Just then, a red figure appears by the castle wall. Yakumo, Blade, quick! Look behind you! The moment Aiden opens his mouth to call his companions, the red figure passes through the wall and disappears without a trace. Huh? What? It's gone. Darling? Oh. Mr. Aiden, what happened? I think I just saw Seraph. He appeared by the castle, but he was gone again the next second. You didn't see him? The E-droid and the serpent yokai exchange a puzzled look before shaking their heads. Was I imagining things? Whatever, I was probably wrong. Come to think of it, I haven't slept all night. Of course I'm gonna see things when I'm all sleep deprived. Are you tired, darling? Do you want me to carry you back home? I'm not tired at all. I can also carry you home, Mr. Aiden. Then, how about I carry darling's upper body and you carry his lower body? Okay, let's do that. Oh. Y'all are so stupid, I love you. Oh my god. With one leading and one following, Blade and Yakumo approach Aiden, their hands ready to lift him up. Oh, oh, hold on. And how would you walk with the one carrying my upper body and the other my lower? Then, how about left-right split? Oh. That's not about how you split. You spent the whole night awake just like me. Blade, you had to bear the most of the evil spirit's attacks while you spent a lot of essence erecting a barrier, Yakumo. Aren't you two overexerting yourselves? Not in the slightest. I've got no problem carrying you, darling. Oh, you so... If I could carry you home, Mr. Aiden, my wounds and exhaustion would disappear immediately. Oh my fucking god. I'm throwing you two in the microwave. I'm throwing you two in the microwave. I'm throwing you two in the salad spinner. Y'all are going in the parawiggler. God. Since both of you say so. I'm not saying you can't carry me. But I'm in charge of the distribution, alright? Okie dokie. How do you want to distribute yourself? Gay ass idiots, honestly. Front and back, inside and outside. What? Blade? No. Blade's like a filter. Oh my god. Blade, honey, why are you like this? Mr. Aiden's inside and outside. You can separate this. No, Yakumo, don't do. Yakumo, don't question it. Sorry, I was dying for a second. As if. Oh no. Idiots. Oh, they're idiots. I love them. Their happy laughter carries off the trio's unease and exhaustion. Although no one said a word, they all decided to bury the truth in a tragedy engraved in their hearts. The light morning breeze carries the early birds into the sky, their chirping sounding all around the collapsed castle walls. The castle's secret is buried deep inside the dark corridors, as if no tragedy ever took place. Well, that's the event. Yippee! That's the event. I like that. I like that a lot. It was very fun. Yeah, it was very fun, very spooky. I like spooky. Yippee! And just in time too, because my voice is absolutely going. God. anyway, yeah, boys, they're great. My voice, no, my voice is so bad. My precious son, my precious boy. Let's put a little bit more effort into this so that way I don't sound like I'm dying. Yeah, yippee! Event! Woohoo! God, I have so much I gotta catch up on. This is gonna be ass. I am honestly tempted. How many do I have? I could maybe do one just for shits and giggles. You know, just feed the algorithm. Just did not feed the gacha gods. Give RNGesus a little offering, you know. Give RNGesus a little offering. I've got 40. I have 40. 50 if you count gems. I don't think I need to feed RNGesus today. I don't think I need to feed RNGesus today. I don't need to leave an offering to RNGesus. We're gonna be fine. Especially because I gotta save up for Ray. Yeah, I like that event. I think it was fun. I think it was good. I like the spooks. The sound design guy can go fuck themselves because what the fuck was that? Why was it so loud? You got me to scream a couple times. Yeah. I'm 100% sure that Ray's gonna be next. Fuck, and it's Ray and Kuya? Those are my two must pulls. Those are my two must pulls. Those are my must pulls. Cause anytime Kuya appears, I need to pull for Kuya. Anytime Garu appears, I gotta pull for Garu. Anytime Ray appears, I gotta pull for Ray. These are my three must pulls. These are my boys. It's kind of funny how my pulling scheme is still Garu centric. Just strange timing. Yeah. It does feel a little bit like, you know, like a Halloween event. However, Summerween, yay! Summerween. High five for multi-bias suffering. Yippee! Wait, hand? There we go. Yeah, high five. High five. Woo. Yeah, multi-bias suffering, and somehow I'm still dog-centric. It's Kuya, Ray, and Garu. Somehow my pulling bias is still dog-centric. I want to smooch him. I want to smooch him. Also, we're wearing the same bottoms. I'm not sure if you can see. I think a summer Halloween event would be something like horror summer camp and not Gothic Castle horror. True, true. But also, I'm making a reference. You've seen Gravity Falls? Have you seen Gravity Falls? Have you seen Gravity Falls? I'm not sure if you can see, but we got similar bottoms going on. Except mine is a bathing suit. You've never seen Gravity Falls? Oh my god. Well, context for my summer ween comment, because Gravity Falls takes place entirely during summer. It does not take place outside of the season summer. So they wanted to do a Halloween episode, but it's summer. So they had the town have this summer tradition where they're like, oh, the town is so spooky and they love Halloween so much that they decided to have it twice a year. So in the middle of summer, they have Summerween. So, yeah, Summerween. It's great. It's fun. It's fun. It's goofy. This is a Summerween event. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Summerween event. Don't worry about it. The devs just really like Gravity Falls. Oh my god. Alright, so we've been streaming for about 3 hours and 15 minutes. That is just around the perfect time for me to get out of this chair and actually, like, do some stretches. Oh god, my hands. Have there been other references to Gravity Falls? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just joking about here about it being a Gravity Falls reference. Me personally, and this stream, I don't know. I probably referenced Gravity Falls at least once or twice. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I should go sleepy. It's like 1:20. It's 1:20 a.m. It's not the latest I've stood up, but also I'm going out tomorrow to the beach, so hence my outfit. I'm going out to the beach tomorrow, so you know. Yeah, stretch and sleepy. Anyway, anybody who came to the stream, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. Everybody who is here, even if you were here for just like a couple seconds, you know. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you'll come back for more. Who knows? I don't know what else to say. Follow my socials and junk, I guess, or whatever. Where's my thingy? Where's my text? Where's my text? Oh, it's not here. It's in the other one. It's in my game chat. Yeah, no problem. I like doing the streams, you know, because I like this game a lot, and I like doing the voices and stuff, and just screaming about my gay boys, just cause, and you know, I'm happy you come to watch. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the next stream. I might see you guys again soon for I'm probably gonna see you guys again soon for Brain. Date everything. That's the game. Maybe I do need to get some sleep. That might help a lot. Will you try to talk to Benoit? I will try to talk to Benoit. I know where he is, so I will try to talk to Benoit. Yeah, anyway, I might see you guys a little sooner than I usually stream, and you know, instead of once a month, I might stream twice a month. 2 times. You know, it's for date everything and for this. God, my brain is fried. That's what happens when you work all day and then come home and stream. Little devil face. Cute. Anyway, hope you guys have a good night. Oh god, my voice is gone. Hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye. Yes, goose night. Goose night.